Hi, boys and girls. This is a tutorial or instructions for IXL Math P20. And you're going to have to do two things on that. You're going to have to graph the fractions, and then you're going to have to put them in order, either from greatest to least, or sometimes it will tell you from least to greatest. So pay attention to those directions. So if you're going to graph the fractions, it will give you a number line, and it might give you three fractions just like this: 5/6, 2/6, and 3/6. So if you're going to graph them, you'll go over here to 5/6 and you'll put a little dot on there. You'll click on it in IXL and it'll put a little dot for you. And then you'll go to 2/6 and you'll put a little dot there. And you'll go to 3/6 and you'll put a little dot there. And then you'll have to put them in order from greatest to least. And this number line will help you visually see that. Visually see that 5/6 is the greatest, because it's the furthest to the right on the number line, and then that 3/6 would come next, and 2/6 is the least. So that one's pretty simple, but it's when you get to these fractions like this one that have unlike denominators that you have to do a little thinking. So if you have a number line like this, and you want to put 1/3 up there, you're going to have to ask yourself, oh my goodness, which one of these is equal or equivalent to 1/3? Well, if you remember, whatever we do to the top number, the numerator, we also have to do to the bottom number, the denominator. So you say, if I multiply this 3 to make it a 6, I have to multiply it by 2. So now that's a 6. And you know what? I'm just going to type that down here. Let's see. So I'm going to type that down here. And that's going to give me, I'm going to have blank and a line and a 6. Now, I multiplied this times 2, so I have to multiply that times 2. So 1 times 2 is 2. So 1/3 is equivalent to 2/6. So I would go up here and put a dot right there, and then this 1/6 we're going to put right there, and then this 1/2. What is equivalent to 1/2 up there? Well, let's see. Let's do this. Let's come over here and we'll say, what did I multiply 2 times to get 6? Well, I multiplied it by 3. So then I have to multiply that top number times 3, and 1 times 3 is 3. So, 3/6. So 1/2 is equal to 3/6. So now I'm going to have 2/6, and because that's for this, 1/6, that's this one, and 3/6, which is equivalent to 1/2. So I'm going to have this one, and this one all bubbled in. And then if I have to order them from greatest to least, that's what my directions say, then I am going to say that 3/6 is the greatest, and 1/2 is the greatest because it's equivalent to 3/6, and then 1/3 because it's equivalent to 2/6, and then 1/6 would be the least out of these three. What I've done down here is just typed in the equivalent of the one right above it. So you could write that down on a piece of paper if that helps you. But then when it comes time, it's these fractions right here that you have to order. So if we look down here, this is another one, and this has improper fractions in it. An improper fraction is a fraction that has a higher numerator than the denominator. So a greater numerator than the denominator. So 4/3 and 5/3 are both improper fractions. I just wanted you to know that term. So they've given you a number line with improper fractions on it, and then they've given you these three fractions right here to graph. So